I officially have never seen anything this disgusting in my life. We've got to talk about this movie. Nutcracker 3D, aka Nutsy Nutcracker. Yes. Yes. It has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh. Let's just dive into this movie before I lose my mind. The movie opens up with the German uncle named Albert Einstein, played by Nathan Lane.
Such a beautiful city, don't you see? I have the strangest feelings that we are being followed.
If you think he's the all-knowing narrator, he's not. He only does this 2 times in the movie. It's like starting off The Grinch Stole Christmas like this.
Every Who down in Whoville loved Christmas a lot. Bye.
So Albert Einstein stops by his niece and nephew to tuck them in and tell them a bedtime story because he's watching them. How does this relate to Nutcracker? I don't know. But it does.
With us.
I'm always with you, dear.
Can you tell us the Nutcracker story?
He does that.
Hey, I will leave too, knowing what's coming next.
I can't believe it. You did it. What do you mean? I mean, I've been waiting for someone who believed like you. You're really special.
Ah! I'm guessing there's no enchanting music with this, but if there was, it would go like this. So the demon Nutcracker takes her downstairs and finds out that everything is much bigger, and takes her to meet the big ice queen, pretty much. Or I don't know what kind of queen. I'm assuming it's an ice queen. And pretty much she's telling her to fly. And so, yeah, this is what the lady from The Omen saw before she hung herself.
Get on with it. Go on. It's all for you.
Oh, I can fly! I can fly!
Next, we meet Andy Warhol, John Turturro, Hitler figure. And this is where the Nutsy Nutcracker comes in. God!
Unnecessary.
How about a magic trick?
It's gone.
Oh, wasn't that magical?
Welcome to a Stygian era. Darkness web rodents seem much clear.
Thanks, Nutcracker, for making Nazis seem like they're not all that bad. I heard there's a new Nick Jr. show called Nutsy Nazis. Yeah, I heard they're doing crossover with Peppa Pig. So next up, on our heartfelt journey, it's heartfelt, all right. Blood, sweat, and tears journey. We come across the Nutcracker and comes back, and the girl is yeah. Just watch.
This is good.
It's funny how horror movies try to be so scary nowadays. All they needed to show is this. This would have been enough. Now I just realized Pumpkinhead would be a much scarier movie if the Nutcracker was in it. So, Mary and Max, her brother, comes along on the adventure with the Nutcracker. But sadly, the Rat King has captured all their friends, and for those of you who have survived this movie so far, you are going to crap yourself after this enjoyable scene. I feel bad for everyone who works at the theater when this played. Oh man, it smells in there. It must be, what was it? Oh yeah, Nutsy Nutcracker. Oh yeah.
Sing for the kiddies, drummer boy. Something snappy.
And you've reached your...
nightmares for the rest of my life about this, aren't I? So, the girl is the only one left with the monkey, and they travel to the Nutcracker's world.
Sun is blocked out by smoke from burning toys. You do know the rats burn toys.
Wait, inanimate toys? Or living toys?
All dolls are alive.
Okay. Wait, you didn't. You didn't.
You ever wonder what happens to a doll's soul when it burns?
Yeah. You thought this would be Nazi imagery like from Indiana Jones or old Looney Tunes cartoons, but no. They have people riled up, kids crying, and burning actual living things. Yes, this is actually happening, people. Wow.
So this is our manifesto.
But it's cool. There's a silly song over it. That should get your mind off the darkest time in our world's history.
Hold it! Hold it! Mooning Lisa.
You know, it's funny that Nathan Lane's in this. This must be the show he put on in the producers to get everyone so sickening, so wild up that they left the theater.
I never talk about bad taste.
Fantastico! Fantastico!
Come on, let's get out of here before they kill us.
I'm sorry, but this is freaking sick. This is sickening to my stomach. I want to throw up after watching this scene. This is the most disgraceful scene in film history here and now. Schindler's List did it. Schindler's List was honoring that type of history. Hacksaw Ridge, all those types of movie. This is a Nutcracker movie. No, you did it completely wrong. This is 100% done wrong. This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. So, we get our main character back. The girl saves the day, and there's a revolution starting.
The revolution has begun.
Because why not? Why not? This movie. So yeah, there's a revolution in this movie now.
A family, oh we kidding, a psycho picture.
I'm sorry, but I can't finish this movie. This movie made me so sickening, so just mad and scared and just frightened for Hollywood. This actually got made. Care Bears was a more faithful movie than this for Nutcracker. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. This movie has no message to it. It's scary. This movie is a disgrace to our world's history. This movie is legit sickening to watch. I'm sorry, but this is not what Christmas is about. Christmas movies should not be making you sick in watching it. It should be teaching you life lessons about that gifts aren't about the freaking just like, oh, it's not about doing... It's not about gifts. It's not about gifts. Here's some people who know the true meaning of Christmas.
What Christmas means to me is being able to spend time with my loved ones and my family members, even though this year is a little bit different. And it's not about just the presents, it's about giving others the gifts and not just receiving but remembering the true meaning of Christmas. and not forgetting the real reason why we celebrate.
The meaning of Christmas is family and Jesus and friends. Love you, MICHAELTUBers. Bye!
That's what Christmas means to people. It's not about Nazis. It's not about Nutcracker. That's the definition of the opposite of Christmas. That is a disgrace to Christmas. This movie is a disgrace to Christmas. The Christmas tree is a better meaning of Christmas than this movie. This movie is disgraceful. This movie is disgusting. It's the #1 worst movie I have ever seen. So yeah, that's what the meaning of Christmas means. Thank you. And also, thank you to those people who showed up in this video as well. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. That's all for this time. Punch that like button, face like boss. See you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.